Come on, will you drive that ball? Come on, let's go. Use your elbows, drive, you puny mothers, drive. Over to me, Mr. Harding. Okay, Mr. Ruckley, here we go.
Yeah!
Here we go. Mr. Scanlon, give it a shot. Hold on. Mr. Ruckley, how many times do I have to tell you, stand still? Ain't right for the basket to be chasing the ball. Okay, let's go. One more time. Mr. Harding, to me. Martini, have a shot.
Hey, George!
No, Mr. Martini,
George.
hold on. Look, there's 5 men on the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't go hallucinating anymore, okay? Let's go once more, Mr. Harding. To you, Mr. Jesse. Let's go.
You can't play basketball in here.
Why not? Oh, don't tell me. Against ward policy.
Got it?
Shucks. Just when we got an alumni game coming up. Hey, hiya, honey. Hey, mind if I take a look at that thing?
Stay back.
Come on, I ain't gonna hurt you. I swear, I just want to have a look at it.
Fuck them all!
Yeah, yes, thanks, Mr. Ruckley. Yeah, that's really useful. Come on, baby. Just let me have a look at it. Come on. There, wow. Jesse.
Take Mr. Ruckley down, please. Well, we do all have our little difficulties, don't we? But never mind. They'll all be sorted out. After all, we have weeks, months, and if necessary, years.
Hey, Mac, you got her on the ropes!
She's groggy, Mac.
Yeah. Listen, all you need is a knockout punch.
I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah, shut up, will you? Hey, what does she mean by that?
What, Mac?
Well, that years bit. Come on. Why she act like she's holding aces?
I guess it's probably because you're committed.
Well, sure, yeah, I'm committed, but my center's only got 5 months to run. Come on, give me the bit.
Mac, it's not like a jail sentence. When you're in here, well, it's not the same. If you're in jail, you've got a definite release date when you're going to get out. But here, if you're committed, it means you're going to...
You mean she can keep me here till she wants to turn me loose? Well, and I got as much to lose bugging that old buzzard as you have.
More. I'm voluntary.
You're which?
I'm not committed. As a matter of fact, there are very few people here on the ward who are.
Are you Billy, you must be committed. And why? Well, you're just a young kid. Why aren't you out running around the convertible, cruising for babes? Well, all of you. Why do you stay here, you gripe, you bitch how you can't stand the place, can't stand the big nurse? All this time, you ain't committed. I mean, what's wrong with you guys? Haven't you got any guts?
Sure, that's it. We haven't got the guts. I could get out this afternoon if you think I want to stay here. Sure, I'd like a convertible and a girlfriend. But did you ever have people laughing at you? No, because you're so tough. Well, I'm not. Neither is Harding. Neither is Chesit. You talk like we stayed here. What's the use?
Okay, so why didn't you tell me?
I guess it didn't occur to us.
Ha! That's a lot of crap. Oh, I get it. I see why you guys keep coming up to me like I'm Jesus Q Christ. It's because I got everything to lose, and you... How'd you like that? You bastards calm me. Calm by a bunch of wackos.
Well, Mac, believe me, it's
yeah,
not
right,
like
well,
that.
to hell with that. And to hell with you. I've got enough worries of my own without getting hooked in on yours. So quit bugging me, all of you. All of you, quit bugging me!
Mr.
Ma'am?
What are you planning to do with that?
Planning to use it, ma'am. Planning to scrub them urinals so clean you have to wear dark glasses every time you take a pee.
Mr. Harding,
Yes, Miss Ratchet?
have you gentlemen been reasoning with Mr. McMurphy?
Yes, Miss Ratchet.
What did you say?
We explained the therapeutic community.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's just fine. That's just fine, boys.
Hey, Chief. I saw you come out here. I thought you'd come to scrape off some more of that 1,000-year-old gun. Hey, listen, they took away my canteen facilities. This is all I got, okay?
Thank you.
That's okay. You want to try that again? That sounded a little rusty.
Thank you.
Hey, Chief. Hey, excuse me. Hey, I'm sorry, Chief. I just suddenly caught wise what you've been doing all these years. Biding your time till you're ready to tell them off, yeah?
I'd be afraid.
How's that?
I ain't big enough.
You are crazy, Injun. Do you know that? I've been on a few reservations in my life, and you're the biggest goddamn Injun I've ever...
My papa was bigger.
Yeah?
He was the full chief. His name was...
Do that. Hey, well, listen. When you decide to try, you let me know, you hear? I'll make a book on it. Hey, would that make a killing?
McMurphy, make me big again.
Hey, Chief. Do you know, looks to me like you've grown half a foot already.
How can I be big if you ain't?
Your papa had to take her name.
Said she wasn't going to marry any guy with a name like T.R. Milituna. It wasn't only her that made him little. Everybody worked on him the way they're working on you.
They? Who?
The Combine. They wanted us to go live someplace else. Wanted to take away our waterfalls. They beat up Papa in the alleyways in town and cut off his hair. Oh, the Combine's big, it's big. But he fought it long and hard until Mama made him too little to fight anymore. Then he signed the papers.
What papers, Chief?
Those handing everything over to the government. The village, the falls.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, but I heard that the tribe got paid some huge amount.
That's what the government guy said. He's a whole pile of money. Papa said, what can he pay for the way a man lives? What can he pay for the right to be an Indian? He didn't understand, and neither did the tribe. They stood outside our door with piles of checks, asking, what should we do now? And Papa couldn't tell him, because he was too little. And too drunk.
What happened to him?
He carried on drinking till he died, and they found him in town in an alleyway and threw dirt in his eyes. Yeah, the Combine whipped him. It beats everybody.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Chief.
No, it doesn't beat him outright, it busts you outright. It gets you in ways you can't even see. It grabs you and installs things.
Take her easy.
And if you fight, it locks you away till you can't break anymore.
Hey, cool it, come on. Hey, cool it, Chief. Hey, that's better. Take her easy. That's better.
Been talking crazy.
Well, yeah.
Don't make sense.
Well, as to that,
McMurphy? Is he gonna quote?
It's here.
Oh, shit.
You
hear the sound.
I didn't hear it. That's quite a good cue, actually. Shh, hear him.
Canada Honkers, flying south. It's going to be an early winter, Chief. Hey, look there they are, flying right across the moon.
Wire, Briar, Limberlock.
Huh?
It's an old children's rhyme my grandmama taught it.
Oh, gee, I remember. You play it with your fingers, don't you? Hey, give me a hand, Chief, give me a hand. Yeah, it's Wire, Briar, Limberlock.
3 geese in a flock.
One flew east,
One flew west.
one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
All UT spells outs.
Yeah, goose swoops down and plucks them out. Hey,
McMurphy,
that's better, that's better.
you got fish? I mean, you're gonna back down?
What's the difference?
Well, are you?
Hey, remember when I tried to lift that thing? I bet you could do it.
No, I'm too little.
How'd you know till you
I
tried?
ain't big enough.
Go on, you can lift that, you know you can. Hey, Chief, don't worry. Hey, well listen, when you decide to try, you let me know, you hear? I'll make a book on it. Hey, would that make a killing?
McMurphy, make me big again.
Hey, Chief, do you know, looks to me like you've grown half a foot already.
McMurphy, make me big again.
Why, Chief, looks to me like you growed half a foot already, you know?
How can I be big if you ain't? How can anybody?
Council meeting.
Anagram, enemy sighted at 3 o'clock. Enemy planes at Cut 3 it out, o'clock. Martini. There's nobody there. Can't you see them? Can't
There's
you
no
see
one
them?
there, Martini. No, be quiet. There's no one there.
I thought I saw them. I thought I saw them.
No one there. Hey. Sit here.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. I've given a great deal of thought to what I am about to say. I've discussed it as staff, and we've all come to the same conclusion. That there needs to be some form of punishment for the unspeakable behavior of yesterday. You are all here because you could not adapt to the outside world. You broke the rules of society. Sometime, maybe in your childhood, perhaps, you were allowed to get away with that. But when you broke the rules, you knew it. You wanted to be punished. And you needed it. But the punishment did not come. And that leniency on the part of your parents may well be the germ of your present illness. Now, I remind you of this, hoping that you understand that it is entirely for your own good that we enforce discipline. Is there any comment? Good, then I assume that you agree. You must also understand that it is extremely difficult to enforce discipline in these surroundings. After all, what can we do to you? You can't be arrested. You can't be sent to an institution. You're already here. what we can do, much consideration of the circumstances, we have decided to take away and remove certain privileges. Privileges which allowed, no, encouraged the rebellion to happen. First, for 30 days, there will be no viewing of the television. And secondly, playing of cards during recreation hours is hereby rescinded.
Excuse me. Is that all?
No, not quite. You are all aware of a patient who has been here, well, almost as long as I have. Longer than many of you. You know, of course, to whom I refer. Mr. Brandon was long ago diagnosed as catatonic. And for that reason, because it was assumed that Mr. Brandon could not be communicated with, we gave him up. We forgot poor Mr. Brandon. And that was wrong of us. But Mr. Brandon has acted wrongly too. Do not misunderstand me. We are pleased to know that Mr. Brandon can be reached. But disappointed to learn that he would conceal this from us, thus refusing to cooperate in his own cure. And isn't it logical to assume that if Mr. Brandon can hear, well, then he can also speak? I think Mr. Brandon should speak now, don't you? And how appropriate if his first words were that of an apology.
Mag.
An apology for yesterday's rebellion.
McMurphy!
Mr. McMurphy! Mr. McMurphy!
You leave it alone now, woman, I'm telling you. Hey, Chief. Jesus. That bear hugged you through one bar. That look on her face when you threw it. Come on, Chief, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh out loud. Especially when things ain't funny. Come on. Come on.
Come on, you gotta laugh. Come on, Chief. Come on, Chief. And again. Yeah, that's just the ticket. You know, Summit, that's the way you keep your balance. Yeah? Hey, look at you. You're getting bigger, you know? Look at that foot.
Size of a flat car. You keep growing like that, pretty soon they're gonna have to spring you. You'll be Big Chief Brandon. Come down the boulevard. Men, women and kids, rocking back on their heels and looking up.
Well, well, well. Who is this giant of a man comes through town, taking 10 feet at a step, ducking under telegraph wires? Comes stomping through town, just long enough to pick up virgins. Rest of you twitchies don't even bother lining up. That's it, Chief. You gotta keep laughing, Chief. It's the only way to get through it, you know.
What is so amusing, gentlemen?
I don't guess you'll get the point.
Aren't you sorry for what you've done?
I don't guess so, ma'am, so whatever you're gonna do, get on and do it.
Oh, yes, we had a meeting, Randall. And it was decided amongst staff that it would be beneficial for you to receive shock therapy. However, we won't. If you are prepared to accept your mistakes.
You got a paper I can sign?
A paper?
Yeah, that I can add some things to it, like...
How I'm part of a plot to overthrow the government. Now, life on your ward is the sweetest fucking thing this side of Hawaii.
Yes, well, we are trying to help you, Randall.
Yeah, right. Do I get my pants slit? You're gonna shave my head? Don't worry, Chief.
I go first. If they can't hurt me, they can't hurt you, yeah? Yeah, right.
What's that?
Conducting?
Anoint my head with conducting. Hey, we'll get a crown of thorns.
Papa.
Hey, Chief, you don't holler. You gotta holler, you holler guts ball.
Guts ball.
Hey, I do get a crown of thorns.
Guts ball. Guts ball.
Why, brah, Limelach. 3 geese in a flock. 1 flew east. 1 flew...
Clear?
Guts ball.
Clear?
Guts ball.
Future corn, apple seed and apple thorn, wire, briar, limberlock, 3 geese in a flock, 1 flew east, 1 flew west, and 1 flew over the cuckoo's nest.
May I, Doctor? Gentlemen? We have just come from the Treasurer's office. And I have here a memorandum of extreme interest concerning patient McMurphy.
Where you got him? Up and disturbed?
No, Mr. Scanlon. He'll be with us shortly. I have here a record of Mr. McMurphy's gains in the short time that he's been croupier of this little Monte Carlo in the ward. How much did you lose, Billy? Party? I'm sure you're all aware of your own personal losses, but are you aware of Mr. McMurphy's winnings? According to deposits, he's made over $300. I just thought it would be better that there were no delusions about his motives.
Miss Ratchet, he never made any pretense about his motives.
Yeah. Said he was gonna take us and by God he done it.
Mac?
Stand back, you jellyhead. Here is the old chap, old McMurphy. 10,000 one psychopath. Howdy, buddies. Howdy, Doc. Miss Ratchet. And here now, right before your very eyes, the wild man who dotes on high voltage. These 3 aids for breakfast each and every morning. You ready, Chief? Rah! Come on, Chief. Rah! Yeah, well done, Chief.
Yes, we are in the middle of a meeting, Randall.
Yeah, do continue. Hey, who we tearing up today then, eh?
Well, since you found it so enjoyable, maybe a few more treatments.
Why, man, look what good a few measly volts has done. If you ever double the charge, we may be able to pick up channel 8.
Doctor, may I suggest that I withdraw that suggestion as to further shock?
Oh?
Yes, I've been thinking perhaps a different procedure.
Man?
Surgical. We've had an excellent record in aggressive cases.
Aggressive? Why, man, I'm as playful as a pup. Ain't no cause to do any cutting.
Oh, well, there's no cutting involved, Randall. We just...
Besides, wouldn't do no good to lock them up. Got another pair at home, big as baseball.
Big as baseball. There's some size.
May I return to the subject?
And what subject?
Well, the subject of surgical procedure for patient McMurphy.
As I said, not warranted except in cases of uncontrollable violence.
He has exhibited violence.
Well, there was some provocation. No, Miss Ratchet, since you've chosen to bring this up in front and in staff, I should state my opinion. That is, that I do not recommend surgical treatments in the absence of recurrent violence.
And if it should recur?
Well, then I would reconsider. And Mr. McMurphy, I would bear that in mind.
Man.
If that is all, behave yourself, boys.
Do change your mind about them treatments, man. I just love your little battery charger. Hey, what does she mean by surgical procedure?
I imagine she must be referring to lobotomy.
Well, what's that?
Well, it's like a castration of the brain.
Yeah, okay. What does it do to you?
Come over here. You see Mr. Ruckley?
Yes.
They say he used to be a real rough guy.
Jesus.
Listen, Mac, we've been thinking. Now, me and the boys, you've got to get out of here.
Get out of here?
Yeah, we've thought of a plan. We've been thinking, tonight after lights out, I'm going to set fire to my mattress. Well, then we're all going to start hollering. Well, the firemen are going to come, and when they come, they're going to leave the doors open,
Yeah.
and then we're going to rush you out.
Hey, listen, it's as good as a TV show, and I thank you. But if I win, I'll miss the party.
Party?
You forgot. Oh, man. Hey, you don't want me to miss Billy cashing in his virginity, do you?
Yeah, but Mac, you...
Oh, come on. Tonight that window will be open. We sashay right on out. Look, we'll call it a going away party, okay? Hey, cool.
Come on now, gentlemen, supper time.
You make sure you get those vitamins, Billy, because I'm warning you, that candy girl... Hey, come on, Billy, now. I'm betting you burn that woman down.
That's right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to burn her down.
That's all right, Billy boy. Now listen, you got any bread on you?
How much?
About $50.
50? What for?
Oh, Candy's getting liquor. There's Turkle to take it. What you looking down your nose like that for?
Something Miss Ratchet said?
Yeah, what'd she say?
How you are always coming out ahead. Always winning things.
Winning.
Oh, God.
Winning.
got 6 more hours.
Oh, Lord save me. I thought you was a snake.
Is she here?
See who?
Candy!
I don't know nothing about no candy.
Max said he made a deal with you.
I haven't the faintest inclination what you're talking about.
Oh, don't go away!
I ain't going nowhere.
Tucker, old boy, what's the beef?
Ain't no beef.
So?
Ain't no money past hands neither.
Look, here you go. Yeah, beg, borrowed and stole.
Oh no, if this gets out, they'll find my ass.
Look, she's bringing liquor, Turkey.
She is?
Yeah, you want a scotch bottle and a bottle of vodka. Which do you want?
Well, I kinda like them both.
Yeah, what are we supposed to drink?
You ain't supposed to drink nothing at all.
Yeah, right. Hey, any sign?
Harry signed.
Oh, God, how are they gonna find it? How are they gonna find a window in the dark? Turkey, turn the lights on.
Hey, that's kind of dangerous. Miss Ratchet see the whole wall lit up.
Come on, Turkey, she's asleep.
That old shitbot don't ever sleep.
Oh, shit, come on, come on.
Hey, where's the party?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, boy.
Listen, Turkey, you give me the window key now.
Hey, I'm not supposed to let these keys out my sight.
Yeah, gimme. Hey, Harden, open the window.
Better be bloody good liquor.
You all right, Billy? You're getting ready for this now, don't you worry. Scanning over there. You ready, Mr. Chessie? It's gonna be a great party tonight, okay, boys? You ready, G? You're gonna have a good time tonight. You understand? Lots of liquor, lots of liquor.
Hey!
What's that?
She walks in beauty.
Oh, let her in, let this mad stud at her.
Listen, Murphy, wait.
Don't Murphy me, Billy boy. It's too late to back out now, you hear? Hey, Candy, baby! How are you, darling? How are you?
Hey, what the hell?
Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, what happened to this one?
We got the rest of it right here.
Yeah, we...
I forgot! Sandra's here!
Oh, Sandra, baby, how are
Oh,
you?
hiya, Mac.
How are you, Sandra?
Oh, good,
Great
thanks.
to see you. Hey, listen, what'd you do with your husband?
What factory?
Yeah,
She up and left him. Ain't that a hoot?
you're joking, right?
Well, absolutely. Listen, you can only just stand so many thumbsies like ants in your panties and frogs down your bra. Jesus, what a...
Yeah, he sounds it, man, he sounds it. Hey, boys.
Hello. Billy.
Hello,
You all right, baby?
Somebody pinched my head.
Yeah, listen, don't worry about that. Gotta find us something to drink. Chessie, find us something to mix the drinks in. Come on, Mr. Harding, I'll take that. Put the music on. Come on. Let's have some music on here. Come on, boys, let's circulate. Let's find out what we got here.
Whoa, wee candy girl. Is this for real? I mean, are we in an asylum? Tell the truth. Are you really nuts?
Ma'am, we are psychoceramics. The cracked pots of humanity. Say, how would you like me to interpret a Rorschach for you?
Hey, a cocktail shaker!
Dedication.
Mr. Harding, that'll do great to start with. Go and see if you can find some more stuff here, okay?
Hey,
Get the funnel. Come on, Chessie. Come on. We got a party to organise here. Let's get some of this moonshine. How many are we drinking for tonight? Yeah.
All of us, Mac, all of
Put
us.
the whole lot in tonight, don't you, Mr. Chessie? My God. We gotta find some other stuff to go with it as well. That's a lot of moonshine in there. A lot of moonshine.
Keep it going, Mac.
I hope these boys can drink all this. That's all I can say. There you go, the whole damn lot. Let's go. What else we got here? We got some vodka there. Okay, let's put this in as well. I don't know what this is in there, but we're gonna go with this. Come on, let's go. What you got, Mr. Harding?
I found
What you got?
some interesting things here. This one, citric acid and preservative
Yeah?
and 40% inert material.
Yeah, 22% alcohol. That's all we're concerned about. Let's go. 22%. Let's put some of that in there.
What's this one?
What you got?
Oh, hey, this is 10% codeine. Warning, maybe maybe habit.
Yeah, look, don't worry, there's nothing like a good bad habit, okay? Let's put that one in there as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's looking pretty good, Mr. Jesse, don't you think?
Sure is
Take that one away. Yeah, what else you
Take
got?
that one.
Whoa! Shit, what the hell is that?
Tincture of Nux vomit.
Yeah, well, that'll give you body. Okay, let's go.
We want some glasses.
We want some glasses. Right, now then, listen, if we just cut this just a little bit.
Okay. I got some.
Okay,
I got some glasses.
Cut it a little bit.
I'm gonna cut it a little bit. Just
Jesus, what a
go.
blast! Does this really happen?
some glasses.
No, ma'am. The whole thing is a collaboration between Franz Kafka and Mark Twain.
Let's get some glasses out here and get some of this liquor poured.
Be all right.
Go, Mr. Jesse. Go, go,
It's
go,
going,
go,
it's
go,
going.
go, go. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's get this party slinging around there, Mr.
It's
Jesse.
gonna be good, Max. It's
Slinging
gonna be
around,
good.
slinging around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the bar's open. I'll leave you some more glasses here. Chief, you want a drink? Come on, let's give you a drink over here. Careful of firewater, Chief. Careful of the firewater. What we got here? Holy Christ!
Hey, that is interesting.
Tastes like cough medicine.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me, I got a tingle.
Oh, Mr. Jesse, put some more in there, will you? Oh, jeez.
Hey, you know, man,
Yes, Mr. Harding.
this stuff reminds me.
Hey, no more rabbits.
No more rabbits. Do you know, old friend? God, you have taught me that mental illness can have an aspect of power.
Yeah?
Maybe. The more insane a man. Give me some more of that. Jeez. The more insane a man.
Yeah?
The more powerful he can become.
You could be right. Sure, Hitler.
Martini for Mark. Fuck them all!
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ruckley.
This damn place is dangerous.
Mr. Cheswick, show the lady where the latrine
Hey,
is, will you? Come on.
Wrong
come
way,
on.
lady.
Let's have some
Wrong
more.
way.
Let's have some more. You're gonna put this up. Yeah, give Scanlon a drink, will you? For God's sake. Yeah. You choose the music. Good man, good man. Let's
Mr.
get
Scanlon.
Sit down over
Mr.
here.
Scanlon.
Oh, Mr. Hardy, what a night. What a night.
Night.
Whose is that? It's Turtles. Put that over there, don't matter. Oh,
For you, Chief.
hey, look at this. Mr. Hardy, doesn't it take you back a few years? That's really cool. Hey, Mr. Harding, look at this. Look at this. Hey, Cheswick, get your ass over here. Not too much for him, Cheswick. I was just thinking to myself, how about the seclusion room for the
It's one of the mattress from Florida. See me.
Okay, let's make sure she's in there. Come on, Billy, this is your night.
No. Wait. One moment. Shall we let them go without some form of ceremony?
Good thought, Mr. Harding. Good thought.
Hey, come, my children.
Let's give him a
Come
ceremony.
before me.
Come on, Mr. Scan.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Would you mind fetching Mr. Ruckley over here?
sure thing.
Stand him on here. We
Chief,
need
Mr.
a
Scanlon, Chief,
we need a
get him over
centerpiece.
here. Come on, Mr. Ruckley, up on the chair there. Get those arms up nice and wide. That's nice, that's nice. That's it. Okay, Mr. Harding, we're over to you.
You see, that is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a scene. Quite a scene. Okay, Mr.
Dearly
Harding.
beloved, may I begin? Dearly beloved, we are gathered in the sight of Freud to celebrate the end of innocence and to cheer on its demise. Who stands sponsor for the Benedict?
Yeah, R.P. McMurphy.
And for the bride?
Oh, me?
Yeah, come on, Sandra.
Very well then. Do you, Candy Star, take this man to love and cherish for such brief time as the rules and regulations may allow?
I do.
Yeah.
And do you, Billy Bibbit, take this woman to have and hold until the night shift ends? And our revels end too.
Yeah, he does. Okay, he does. Yeah, well said, Billy. Well said, boy.
Then, most merciful God, we ask that you accept these two into your kingdom with your well-known compassion and keep the door ajar for the rest of it. For this may be our final fling.
Yeah.
And we are doomed henceforth to the terrible burden of sanity.
Oh, Mr. Chesney, sanity.
And as comes the dawn, we shall most assuredly be lined up against the wall and fired upon with bullets of Paxil, Prozac, and Thorazine. So go, my children, sin while ye may.
Yeah.
For tomorrow we shall be tranquilized.
Yeah, Billy! Come on down. Chief, help me put Mr. Ruckley back on the wall, put his nails back in again. There you are, Mr. Over you go. Hey, Sandra, baby, what's going on? Come on, this is a good night. Come on, this is a happier bit.
Oh, that was so damn beautiful.
I know it was, I know, yeah.
Hey, you know, Mac, we're sure gonna miss you.
Well, why don't y'all come along?
Well, no, I'll be out soon anyway.
Yeah?
You know, I've got to do it my way. I've got to call the wife. Say, come and pick me up in such and such a time. You understand?
Yeah, of course I do, that's no problem. But listen, tell me, what is it about you guys, you know?
What do you mean? What drove us here in the first place?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of theories, I suppose.
Yeah?
But I do know what drives people like you, strong people, crazy.
Yeah, what?
People like us.
Yeah, bullshit. Hey, what's happening to the party? Come on, you mother-loving loonies, it's Big Mac tending bar. Hey, and when Big Mac tends bar, you know. What the goddamn help, is that you, Chief?
I guess so.
What are you doing, declaring war?
I tribe never made war on nobody.
Good man, Chief, good man.
That's because it was a sorry damn drive.
Oh, Mr. Turkle. Oh, Mr. Turkle, that is a mistake.
Maybe. That was our fault. We shot him!
Hey, Mr. Chesney.
Did you just see what I saw?
Well, yeah. I mean, I asked her to stay, you know, and she just went straight on through there.
My God, she'd have gone to get help. Mac, you've got to get out of here. Come on.
Yeah. Listen, I just got to say goodbye to my buddies here, you know. Martini.
Mac, in a hurry.
Yeah, right.
I don't know about him, but I'm going to crack ass.
Sandy, come on.
Mac? You coming, Mac?
Yeah, best damn buddies a man ever had. Chief, you're going to be all right, because if you ain't, I'm going to come busting back in here and look you up, you hear?
Come on.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. Mr. Chesney. Oh, man.
Come on. Now.
Stand still. Stay exactly where you are. Warren, room check.
Oh, God.
Williams, get this place in order.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, God.
So we've had a party.
Yeah, I think you could say that. Hey, man. Hey, baby. Yeah.
Oh, thrown no doubt by Mr. McMurphy. And I wonder, was there some sort of profit in it?
Still bugging me till I blow, eh, lady? Well, you can shove it, 'cause I'm hit. He's hit. Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey. You right on, Billy. Right on.
Billy Bibbit. I am so ashamed.
I'm not.
Well said, Billy. Well said.
And with a woman like this.
Like what?
Cheap. Low. Painted.
She's not. She's good and sweet.
Look at her.
You leave her alone.
You know what your mother's gonna say, don't you? She's always been so proud of your decency. You know what this is gonna do to her, don't you? Don't you? I don't need to tell her. Well, how could I not? How could I not tell her that you were found in the seclusion room, on the floor, with this prostitute? And that you and she
No, I didn't. I mean, she made me do it.
Well, I can't believe she pulled you in there forcibly, Billy.
They called me names. They teased me.
Who, Billy?
They made fun of me.
Who, Billy?
Murphy.
Oh.
Get up, Billy. No one's gonna hurt you. I want you to take a seat in there and wait for her. You'll be needing attention.
You're not gonna tell my mother.
No one's gonna hurt you, Billy. And you miss. If you're not out of here within 10 seconds, I will have you jailed as a common prostitute. Coming, Mac? Well, aren't you? There's no reason for you to stay. You plundered every penny out of them already. Go now, Mr. McMurphy. Go now while the going's good. There's no more money to be made out of these poor, sick, helpless,
Nurse Ratched!
mentally ill.
Oh my God! Nurse Ratched!
Look, Mac, nobody's blaming you.
That's right. Nobody's blaming you.
He's cut his throat. He's gone in the doctor's office and he's cut his throat. He's in there now in the doctor's chair with his throat cut. That poor boy has killed himself. He's in there now in the doctor's chair with his throat cut. I hope you're proud of yourself, Mr. McMurphy. Playing with human lives. Gambling with human lives as if you were God. Are you God, Mr. McMurphy? Somehow I don't think you are.
No, Mac. It's what she wants.
You think I don't know that?
Oh, come on, Mr. McMurphy. Mr. Big, strong, masculine.
Gods to me again, Papa. You got the wires on me. Give me orders. Go right. Go left. Do this, do that. Sign the papers 20 times. Don't step on the grass. Where can I run? How can I get away? Oh, Papa, there's no place to hide no more. No place to hide.
Martini? Okay. Hey, you hit or you sit. The game is 25. Where are you coming from, Scanlon?
I wasn't paying any mind.
Well, pay some mind.
I can't. I just wish I knew. It's been like nearly a week now.
Hey, do you know what a guy in Downing told me? He told me McMurphy had knocked out 2 aides, stolen the keys and escaped. That sounds like Mac.
And where was your informant from?
Disturbed.
Someone told me that he had escaped and they'd sent him back to the work farm.
Who?
Somebody.
Yeah, and somebody told me they saw him down in occupational therapy. He'd sprouted wings and he was flying around the hospital defecating on it.
Honest?
Oh, for God's sake.
Gentlemen, isn't it time for your bed?
Miss Ratchet, what we'd like to know...
What we want to know is, where is McMurphy?
Mr. McMurphy will be back very shortly. Now, you gentlemen, it's time for your bed.
We don't believe. We don't believe a word we say. In fact, we think, madam, that you are full of fucking bull.
I can assure you, Mr. Harding, that Mr. McMurphy will be back shortly. And now, I think it is time for your bed. dreaming. It's fine, Reed. That's fine, Liz. That's just fine.
What's it say?
McMurphy. Patrick Randolph. Post-operative prefrontal lobotomy.
So they done it.
That ain't McMurphy. Some dummy they rigged up.
You think so?
Yeah, it's factory made. He's right.
See? They done a good job though, see? Even the broken nose.
They can do noses. Look, its eyes is open. All smoked up.
Nobody inside.
How stupid does that little bitch think we are? I wish they'd bring McMurphy. Hey, remember the time that he pinched Miss Ratch's ass and said he was just trying to keep in touch? Yeah.
And the things he used to write in the logbook, like, ma'am, do you wear an A cup, a B cup, or any old cup at all?
Yeah. Hey, and remember the time that mousy little nurse?
The one that wears the cross?
Yeah, remember she dropped the pill down her uniform and Murphy was trying to get it out and she hollered, "Don't touch me, I'm a Catholic!" Yeah, don't touch me, I'm a Catholic.
Murphy. Murphy? Murphy?
What in heaven's name is going on here? They come in cackling like a load of geese. How on earth is a man supposed to get into the... Chief? Chief, what are you doing? Come away from there! Get off!
Oh my God. Chief. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. I still got the key. Chief! Chief! Get out of here! Chief, can you hear me? Look, if you're gone, they can't prove anything. Look, anyone can die post-operative. It happens all the time.
Chief, we won't say anything, but the big nurse, she'll look at you, she'll ask questions, and you talk.
What should I do?
Beat it.
Out there?
Yeah, look, get yourself down to the highway and hitch a ride north. Go to Canada. Look, we can always say that he was still alive after you busted out.
I'll be too scared.
Chief!
I ain't big enough.
Chief, you are as big as you are going to get.
Murphy said. McMurphy says.
What?
Murphy says.
Chief, what are you doing?
Murphy says. Murphy says.
Chief, no. Come away from there.
Murphy says.
Jesus Christ! They'll bring down a whole army now!
I've done it, Harding! I've done it!
Yes, Chief, you've done it. Now, come on, you've got to get out of here. Come on. Listen, Chief. You are going to make it out there.
Yeah. I've been away too long.